Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Awesome Learning, and today's topic is circulatory pathways from the chapter Body Fluids and Circulation, class 11 biology. In the previous video, which was a very small one, I had discussed about open circulatory system and closed circulatory system. We did this through a very small PPT also, and I told you what is open and closed circulatory system. Now children, from let's start with your NCERT. All vertebrates possess a muscular chambered heart. Why is heart called chambered? Because either the heart is two chambered, three chambered or four chambered. It is muscular because it has muscles called cardiac muscles which are present for the contraction and relaxation of the heart. Okay, now you have to underline this. This is important that fishes have a two chambered heart with an atrium and a ventricle. Amphibians and reptiles have three chambered heart. Now here in reptiles, crocodile is an exception because though it is a reptile, but it has a four chambered heart, crocodile. Now when the heart is two chambered, it has only one atrium and one ventricle. In three chambered heart, there are two arteries or auricles and one single ventricle. Whereas in four chambered heart, which is found in crocodiles, birds and mammals, we have two arteries or auricles and two ventricles. Now children, you see in fishes the heart pumps out deoxygenated blood. Now you have to be very particular about this. One marker questions can come that the heart in fishes pumps out deoxygenated blood. This blood which is now deoxygenated, it goes for oxygenation or purification to the lungs because to the gills, because the respiratory organs of fishes are gills. And then after purification, this oxygenated blood is supplied to the various body parts where it is used up, and after being used up it is again deoxygenated, from where it is again returned to the heart. Now you see, this is an example of single circulation. Let me show you here. This is single circulation in fishes, you can see. Okay, heart receives impure blood, right? Heart, this is heart, one auricle and one ventricle. It receives impure blood, only venous heart. Okay, it is not a muscular heart, it is a venous heart. Now you see deoxygenated blood from the heart. You see deoxygenated blood from the heart to the gills. It moves on to the gills. Okay, and then it becomes oxygenated here. You see, from the gills, inside the gills it becomes oxygenated, and then it is given to the moved on to the aorta. You know what is an aorta? It is an vessel which supplies oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. So the oxygenated blood, it is represented in red color. It is moved on to the aorta, and from aorta it has been given to the various body parts. Here various body parts, and from the various body parts, when they will use this oxygenated blood, they will take off the oxygen and give out all the carbon dioxide to that blood. Now that blood again becomes, you see, deoxygenated. So capillaries are there in between. Now this oxygenated blood is again collected and given to the heart. So it's a single circulation. You see the arrows, it's a single circulation, right? In the next video, I will be telling you about the patterns of circulation in amphibia and reptiles and birds and mammals. Okay, thank you.